Ohashima. Oh, what was our intro? Ohashima, Konshima, Juru, Kingshima. Konshima, Ohashima. Wait, I don't want this BGM. Give me 2 seconds. Ohashima, Konshima. Ohashima, Konshima, Juru, is your Kingshima. Good morning. Did I get S rank sleep on Pokemon? I haven't checked today. But I'm kind of on time. I woke up in time. Shiva time. Good morning, Vietnamese, Taco Sapien, Rusty, Laser. Yeah, good morning. Ohashima. Thank you for actually waiting on time and believing that I would wake up on time. I say it counts as on time. Thank you. Yeah. Ah! I'm awake. Ohashima, Konshima, Kingshima. I am here today and we will be playing Ace Attorney that I haven't played in ages. But it's I can't believe it's part 10 already. How many parts is this gonna take? Our king is an expert sleeper. He has an S rank. Yeah, that was for last week. We'll see. Let's see if we can get SS rank this week. Is S rank the highest we can go? What can I do? I'm already too good. I already got it in my first week. Damn, I'm gonna make everyone else look bad. But yeah, wait, I need to drink some water. I ended up making a mistake yesterday. I started cleaning the palace at 2 AM again. No, actually, I was cleaning my palace for most of the day. I actually didn't end up doing much work yesterday because okay, so this is my thought process. I didn't intend for it to happen, okay? I ended up sleeping at 4 AM again. It's like clockwork. Every single day at 4 AM, I'm like, oh yeah, I've done all my tasks for today. I'm kind of sleepy now. Let's go to bed. No, but it's like this. Cause like I've been busy all of last week, so I've kind of like my palace has been left to, you know, rot and like everything's been messy. And so it's hard to work when like my room's so messy, right? And so I was like, okay, before I start work, I'm gonna start cleaning. And then when you're cleaning, right, you want some background music. So I'm like, what should I put on as my background? So I started putting on like, I don't know, anime songs I like and stuff. But then and I started watching YouTube videos. But then it's like, you know, when you're cleaning, you can't really like concentrate. Okay, I can't multitask. And so I end up wanting to watch the video more than I want to clean. And then at one point I just started putting on like Netflix dramas. And is the cleaning stuff on holiday? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, you know, my cleaning slaves are on holiday. So, the king has to DIY. But yeah, I started watching, Netflix dramas. I started off with like, what was it? Kochimuiteyo, Mukai-san. Which was like okay. The first episode was nice, but then like it got kind of boring afterwards, and so I stopped watching that one. And then I started watching Burn the House Down. That one's actually really good. What's it called? Mitaraike Enjo Shimasu or something like that. But slaves? No, I mean cleaning stuff. But anyways, yeah, it got really good. It was like 8 episodes long, and then each episode was 1 hour each. And so I binged the whole series all of yesterday. Yeah, I spent 8 hours watching that drama instead of doing work or cleaning. But no, I was kind of cleaning while watching it, but I couldn't really concentrate while watching the drama. But the drama, it's based off like a josei manga, I think. But it's a roller coaster. I can't say it's a masterpiece, but it's interesting. It keeps you on your toes, and that's why you keep watching it. I don't know, I have a thing for like revenge dramas, like thrillers. revenge dramas are just too good. Cause it's kind of like, usually there's some kind of like spy undercover element to it, right? There's some kind of like, oh no, are we gonna get found out? Oh no, so close. Yeah. Konshima, Kingshiman chat, did you miss me? No, not really. Hello Uncle Red, Shima. But yeah, so that was yesterday, and so I ended up cleaning at 2 a.m. when I finished the drama, and I stayed up until 4 a.m. And then I went to bed, and now I woke up. Yeah. But it's like this, I can't work if my room is unclean. And I mean, I can go downstairs to the lounge and work, but then that would just be avoiding reality, right? And so I need to clean, but then in order to clean, I should probably, like, you know, what do you call it? I need some kind of, no, actually, it's probably better to clean without distractions. But, you know, living in this era makes me feel like whenever I do something, I need to have something on in the background. Like, if I shower, I need to have, like, some kind of YouTube video playing in the background or some kind of background music. If I'm like doing the dishes, I need to listen to something as well. See, I feel like this is like an ADHD generation, but I think I actually might have ADHD. But anyways, and this is how I get distracted while cleaning, but at least I got it done, right? At least I got it done. Even though I'm tired now. But yeah, let's play Ace Attorney. Haha. It's a really interesting drama though. I recommend. Can you guys watch it so I can talk about it? I never feel when the video you put on the background noise is too interesting. Like if it's a video I've already watched and I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever. If it's like a video that's not too important, it's like it's all good. But if it's something that's like, oh, I didn't want to miss out on anything, I need to pay attention so I don't miss out on like important details, then it's like I need to have my full attention. And also Nagano Mei's so pretty, I can't like I need to look at her face. The one good thing about this drama I like is like all the actors and actresses are really beautiful. Yeah, it's just what it is. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let us. It's always fun when you have to rewind and replay some background video because it was interesting. Yeah, I don't like doing that though, because I had to do that so many times while cleaning. I was like, wait, what did they say? Wait, hold on a second. Huh? Like once you have to rewind too many times, it's like I might as well just like put my full attention towards watching this video. You need to put on your comfort videos to concentrate. What are my comfort videos? Like if it was a stream or something, I could've. Yeah, I should have just put on a stream or something. Oh, I think the videos that make the best background noises, yeah, karaoke streams. Can you repeat that, Kingshima? I was cleaning. I'm gonna slap you. Long VODs of streams always help. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not like you can interact anyways on VODs. Wait, I need to open the game. Give me a second. What were we even up to? We were up to Willy Wonka and halfway through, right? And oh yeah, they had the jury with the fire that would like jump up by itself. England's a crazy place. I didn't realize England was like this. Well, should I have lots of things I want to do as well? I'm tired, so I feel like after the stream I'm gonna take a nap, and then it's gonna be 12 p.m. and then I'll do like 2 hours of work and then start like fucking around again. That's really bad. I need to fix myself. Can someone fix me, please? I'm convinced I have some form of ADD, but I feel like everyone in this generation has it. And then plus, I don't want to take meds or anything. Does hitting the head work? You want to hit my head? You want... That's assault. You know what that is? That's a death penalty. Aha! Okay. Okay, we got this. We could, but what's wrong with you makes you King Shima. I don't know if I feel happy about that statement, but thank you. Okay, let's continue. Yes. Let's get it. So, Lord Van Zeke, continue to substantiate the case or the prosecution, if you please. I forgot. Ah, fuck, I have to read. Oh my gosh, why is he drinking? Why is he allowed to drink in the courtroom? Wait, am I supposed to press the screen? Damn. Whoa, bro, what? The glass just disappeared in his hands. Like, where are the broken shards? Wait, what the fuck? Having savored the rich aroma of the calming contents of his hallowed chalice. Yeah, I forgot about this tuning. I don't know how to pronounce these words, by the way. Chalice? Carmine? It may seem crass to crush it to dust. Pray forgive the discourtesy. Bro, what's your problem? The Lord Van Zeeks! Bruh, is it cold in here or is it just me? As your antiquated tome no doubt says, the prosecution may not speak during a summation examination. So honor the deathly silence and listen to the charade. It seems I overestimate the intelligence of this jury. Well, no matter. There is nothing so hard to prove as a self-evident truth, it would seem. No, and why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence after all? What are you trying to say? Just get to the point. So, let us proceed to the next round of battle. Oh my gosh, they put so much into his animations. He's so dramatic. Bring forth the witnesses once more. Is this guy okay? Witnesses. I trust you heard the summation examination we have just had to endure. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. That I did, sir. Of course, I heard it. Oh, yes, sir. I heard it. You, sir, on the inn, the coachman. I believe it's Bippo. Yes, sir. My lord, sir. If it transpires, in your previous testimony, you were attempting to veil the presence of a fifth passenger on your omnibus, you will be found guilty of perjury. You're advised to bear that in mind, sir. I want him as a lawyer. The more theatrical, the better. Is this the kind of lawyer you... I hope he's getting paid extra. I hope he's getting paid tips for that. Oh, mio dio, sorry. No other witnesses are hereby calling you to testify before the court again. You'll explain. Oh yeah, we called. Did we call for a second? I can't remember what I do. You'll explain the various misgivings brought to our attention by the defense's summation examination. I find this trial really annoying. I don't like British people. I only carried four passengers that night. I swear, bum. Well, I for one was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus. He fiddled us on the fare, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much. He fiddled us on the fare. I'm gonna fiddle you. Alright, let's get down to business. I tell you, I saw McGilded stabbing that man. Everything I said before stands. Oh yes, he stabbed him. Yes, he did. I think so, yes. That was a terrible testimony. Council, make sense of this for me, please. The phantom fifth passenger conjured into existence by my learned Eastern friend never existed. Stop being racist. The confusion has arisen from the coachman's sly little cousinage. Sorry, what does that word mean? Wait, I need to Google that word. What the fuck is cousinage? The practice of deception, trickery. I'm learning vocabulary from this game. Bippo, explain yourself. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, good guild master. The guild's fare is 4 pence across the board. You know that. Am I to understand that you've been overcharging our passengers by a penny a fare? It's so cold, and the last run of the day is always half empty. You have been dishonest, coachman. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're a disgrace, Bippo. A disgrace. And your selfish actions have brought dishonor on the entire guild. If I may, sir. What's this femboy doing here? I had to pay 10 pence on the bus just last week. What? 4 passengers at 5 pence each is here's 20 pence. I've done the arithmetic 10 times already, but I just can't make the result come out differently. No, that figures. She's stupid. Well, it would appear that one of the aforementioned misgivings has already been explained. So, counsel will defense your cross-examination, if you please. We've already had the pleasure of a protracted summation examination today. I see you intend to continue the parlor games. So I'm just changing up his voice every time. Absolutely! Cross-exam... Harry's misgivings. I only carried 4 passengers that night. I saw about let's press. Mata! Dakara, there were only 4 passengers on your carriage, but you didn't charge them the standard 4 pence fare. Is that right? Everyone else is acting normal. Whoa, why are you bringing out the whip? Why does everyone here have weapons? It's impossible to make the last run of a day pay. I was so cold, it was all I could do to stop myself buzzing out. Shima should have voiced you. People like, whoops, King Shima, is that what you're into? I'm getting chilblains just listening to you. Who's you again? Is you the cool guy? It was terrible, so I wanted to give myself a pat on the back for even keeping the bus running. Once again, Phoenix Wright games are crazy and we love it. Yeah, it makes... That's wild. Doesn't a dedicated coachman deserve an extra penny passenger? You're digging a deeper hole for yourself here. Oh, there had been a 5th passenger on the omnibus that night. Then we would have had another suspect. Well, I for one was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus. Mata! Does that mean everyone on board that night paid 5 pence instead of 4? Well, I paid 5 pence too, sir. Oh, but he said that the last passenger of the night doesn't pay, so does that mean there was a 5th passenger anyway, even if everyone paid 5 pence? Ho ho ho. Ha. Ha ha. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, I paid 5 pence too, sir. And I just told you that I did. A flat fare of 5 pence across the board. It's not something to be proud of. I'm so big brain. How do I exist with such a big brain? I'm so smart. How am I so perfect? The so-called discrepancy my learned friend identified was nothing of the sort. Man, I'm so handsome and I'm so smart. I was looking at myself this morning and I was like, damn, I look so good. Even today, I am beautiful. Much like the Phantom Killer you so desperately needed, it's gone, dead and buried. I'd have been happy. We love a self-aware and humble king. You're welcome. I'd have been happy if it had ever existed in the first place. He fiddled us on the back, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling side as well. It's all too much. Alright, Mr. Fiddler. Mata! This blood-curdling sight. You mean the murder, I presume? Yes, sir. A loathsome sight. No one should have had to witness the horror in the eyes of a man and the moment his life is taken. Oh, well, not exactly, sir. I mean, I didn't actually see the exact moment the gin was stabbed. Bro, say that sooner. Good gracious, really? We have another witness who did, however. The banker has already testified to it. Smug king, best king. Aha! But Mr. First didn't actually see the point at which the victim was killed. Shima is Tamaki-su, but I don't want to be Tamaki-su! I don't want to be Tamaki! Ew! Tamaki is basically Ken from the Barbie movie. Tamaki and Haruhi's dynamic is just Ken and Barbie. But I am Kenough. That may turn out to be very significant. How much Kenergy do I have? I heard the bank agent. Remember, Shima's aware Kenough. Lamar, you can't escape your fate, Shima. What is? Why? Why am I Tamaki? Tamaki's so lame. I heard the bank agent next to me take a shop and take a briefy, and then when I looked, that's when I looked through the glass. That's when I saw that horrible blade poking out from his belly, all covered in blood. Every time I see a knife now, I can't help screaming. Oh my gosh, he's such a pussy. Even when I'm eating. He screams every time he eats a steak. I tell you, I saw McGilden stabbing that man. Everything I said before stats. Okay, let's press him. Mata! So we saw the defendant, Mr. McGilden, stabbing the victim, Mr. Mason, who was standing next to him. Sitting next to him. Look, that's what I said, isn't it? It was bothering me before, but this was... For just a brief moment, he hesitated before answering the question. Aha! Aha! Oh look, he's looking away. Anyway, there were only two of them inside the carriage, wasn't there? There's been much talk of a fifth passenger, but as yet, zero evidence. Then what are we wasting all this time for, eh? It's black and white, the man's guilty. Something about Mr. Fairplay's testimony just jars with me. I wish I could work out what it was. I wonder if they got an actual British person to translate this game. Oh, yes, that stabbed him. Yes, he did, I think so, yes. Earlier, you testified that you saw the moment when the defendant allegedly stabbed the victim, didn't you? How did you see from the front of the car? Of the omnibus? Oh, yes, that's right. He said that the victim was on the floor and described the assailant holding the knife in an ice pick grip. I suppose? Haha, I might have, you know, yes. Put the cart before the horse, maybe. What's this? Well, I'm quite sure about most of it. I was driving the horses when I heard a scream from the seats of on the roof deck. Oh, except that was me, sir. Hehe. Then when I turned around, yes, I saw it through the skylight. The gentleman was on the floor and the knife was sticking up out of his midriff. I want to visit England to see if these people are real. I don't think so. That's right, yes, and the fellow holding the handle was a famous man, yes. I want to meet Beepo in person. So in short, you didn't see the moment when the victim was actually stabbed at all. Not Beepo, Bippo. I really thought that I did, but when I got over again in my head, No, I suppose I didn't actually see the precise moment of the stabbing, did I? Nandato cho. Oh, nandato. What am I supposed to do? Chotto! Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Fairplay? I wanna believe Willy Wonky is real. Lol. Well, you might be surprised with me. We might only have one, huh? Which one? No, you listen to me. I know what you're thinking. You didn't really see the exact moment the fellow was stabbed. What are the chances of that? Eh? Are you asking me or telling me? That's so funny. He's getting flustered. It's kind of cute. I might be able to extract some new information from him if I answer him cleverly. I can't talk today. Could he have just happened to see the exact moment the crime was committed? Oh, some days are like, sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes you just accidentally see the full crime of someone, like a full murder just being carried out in front of you. It just happens. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Nah. No chance, you son of a bitch. Well, it is a little hard to believe, certainly. Sadly, she only appears in the next game, so no spoilers. What? Queen Elizabeth II? She's dead. No, but like, who is it? She only appears in the next game. I see. Who is it? Unless you spend your time peeping through a skylight on the top of an omnibus, that is. Peeping? I'm a respectable city banker, will have you know. Oh my gosh, she's a finance bro. Cringe. I don't know what I saw. I bet he works at Big Four. I remember it as clear as Ballarat Day. It was a grim scene, I don't mind telling you. Thank you, Mr. Fairplay. Oh, excuse me if I was getting a little hot under the collar there, my lord. I would ask you to supplement your testimony with a clear statement about what exactly you saw. Oh, I can do that, alright. I'll tell you just how grim it was, okay. Do you think I'd forget the sight of his blood-soaked hands after that butcher stabbed the man? Am I supposed to press this? Manta! Blood-soaked? Ahem. Well, perhaps soaked is laying it on a little thick, but anyway, there was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered in it. And you saw that from the roof? Through the skylight? Well, the skylight's reasonably large, so I had a pretty good view. And there was a lamp on the inside of the carriage as well, so I'm quite sure of what I saw. This banker's latest statement. It's unexciting, nah. I feel sure there's something not quite right about it. When you feel something doesn't add up, Mr. Naruhodo, that's when you should have a good look through the court record. Not long ago, this trial very nearly came to an end. Somehow we've managed to keep our chances alive here. I can't waste this cross-examination. I have to use it to bring some new facts to light. If you're not careful when you press these witnesses, the danger is that the jury will end up believing something unhelpful as they did before. Maybe, but we can't let the fear of it happening stop us from uncovering important new information. Yes, you're so right. I'm so right, I'm always right. I need to pay careful attention here. I don't want to miss even a flicker of a reaction among these witnesses. Remember, if you happen to spot one of the witnesses reacting in a strange way, don't hesitate to pursue them as to the reason. Okay, time to look at my... What was I gonna look at? Okay. I should do a karaoke stream again soon. Making food while listening to King Shima sing Bliss. Ba 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 ba. I should write down the lyrics to the song. Karaoke stream. Imagine if my entire karaoke was just me singing ba 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 to soundtracks. Sorry, actually I wasn't really paying attention to what people were saying before. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, you're still thinking of Sherlock Holmes. I mean Sherlock Holmes. Kinda ship it. You know what? Sherlock Holmes is Tamaki Sewell from Orange High School Host Club. That's what he is. I really look at the television right over here. Wow. Bruce Fair player. Who the hell's that? When is this fine this week? Oh, the banker. Why is his name in here? Oh, he borrowed 20 guineas, did he? Oh my god. Payment date is fast approaching. Uso! You and Trumps have a lot in common now that I think about it. I'm really upset right now. First, what was that thing you said last time that upset me? I can't remember what it was. What was it? What was it? You said something. I have some kind of energy. What was it? What did you say? What was it? I can't remember anymore. Enemy, what was that other insult? I can't remember. I don't... Did I have some kind of energy? I can't remember what energy it was. It was not Kinergy. It was something really cringe. South Park character, yeah! First you call me a South Park character. Now you call me Sherlock Holmes and Tamaki Sewell. I'm very upset. That's the biggest insult. It doesn't make me happy at all. Sorry. Yeah, they have to pay money for that? Well, I think those are nice things though. That little squiggly mark doesn't help you. That just made me think of something horrible. Can you imagine being dragged around the city in the freezing cold as a punishment? Perhaps that is the real price you pay to stay out late. Wow. I love it. Why can't we get the same angle as... Okay, fine. Well, I'm sure we have to do something about this man. I've learned so I had to pay 5 pence for the bus. Okay, go for you. Do you even have money? He fed all this on the ferry, didn't you? So the clothes are okay. Charlie, I saw Mr. McGill was stabbing that man. He ran super full sands. Okay. Oh, is he stabbed him? Yes, he did. I think so, yes. Do you think I forget the sight of his blood-soaked hands after the butcher stabbed the man? I have a question. Sorry, I forgot about this. If you press, once you press someone, can you present evidence while you're pressing them? I forgot how this game works. Wait, let me look at the history for the pressing. Can you? Okay. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Haha, I was silly. Okay, I mean, let's go back to the part where he was kind of nervous. I wasn't paying attention before. It was my fault. It was my fault. I wasn't using my brain. I did not pay attention to what they were saying. Okay. I just don't want to go through the same dialogue again. I won't voice it this time. I'm just gonna pay attention, okay? Okay, whatever. Let's do this again. 7 minutes. Oh, I can't present evidence here. Yeah, I can't present evidence here. Full concentration breathing. You think I'd forget the sight of his blood-soaked hands after that butcher stabbed the man? Let me look at my evidence again. What can I see? He's wearing gloves. Maybe I should present this. Should I present this? Yeah, let's present this. You got it! Blood-soaked hands. He's wearing gloves though. Well, I meant that soaked might be laying it on a little thick, but But anyway, there was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered in it. Well, I'm very sorry to disagree, Mr. Fairplay, but that's more than a little peculiar. Nanny. Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. McGilded, on the night in question. Oh, yes, right. And there certainly does appear to be a sizable dark-colored stain there. But as I'm sure you can clearly see, it's only on the right-hand glove. Ah! Hi, Data Sasanshima. In short, Mr. Fairplay, you're not playing fair! Your testimony is inconsistent! Yeah! But no, that can't be right. So you're the liar here then! Gah! That's right, you were quite clear about it. You said, it was both hands! Ha ha ha! Sorry, what kind of reaction is that? Gah! It's such a chaotic courtroom. Mr. Fairplay, if your last statement was a lie, it calls your entire testimony into question. You say you saw the moment the victim was stabbed, but is that really the truth? You got it. It was a simple mistake. You can't justify accusing this man of lying. Yes, it was in both hands. There was only one, but the fact remains. Oh my gosh, that was really fruity of him. that was the way he put his hand down. Wow. Well, they put extra frames into the animation. The victim's blood was on the accused. Idiotic. No, Mr. Fairplay categorically. Yes, Dracula. Yes, Slay. Mr. Fairplay categorically stated that he saw blood all over both hands, which means there is a strong possibility that this witness was deliberately trying to mislead the court. Gah! Why? I'm a city banker for Pete's sake. My word should be the gold standard. Since when? I'm a gentleman, not some gutter snipe. Upstanding members of society don't prevaricate. He's claiming to have no reason to lie. But is that really the case? Hondaka, Miss Nighthoda, if we had some evidence to explain why Mr. Fairplay might be lying, it could turn the side and can I not talk anymore? It could turn the tide in this trial completely. You'd be surprised how many animations and sprites Capcom had to make for every Phoenix Wright game. Yeah, I'd imagine. Sure, glad it's there. My lord. Yes, counsel. The defense is ready to present the shocker. By Jove, are you sure? Yes. Shocker Dow would clearly demonstrate why Fairplay-san had reason to lie in his testimony. Gah! Very well. I hereby call on the defense to present its evidence. Evidence that demonstrates a motive for the witness's alleged deception of the court. Do we not have a separate one? Or Kokoda? Oh, wait, shut up. Oh, I don't want to go through this again. Wait, the music is really hype as well. I want to do this quickly. Fuck. Anyways, it's this one. It's a list of debtors who owed money to Mr. McGilded. Yes, a list of innocent victims crippled by the accused extortion. Point is, among the names of these debtors is your name, Mr. Bruce Fairplay. What? Fairplay-san, are you currently indebted financially to the accused? No, wow, it's barely worthy of being called a debt. It's only $5,500 billion. According to his ledger, you owe 20 guineas, not an inconsiderable sum of money, wouldn't you say? Well, what of it? Let's suppose Mr. McGilded here were to be found guilty of murder. Wait, let's suppose Mr. McGilded were to be found guilty of murder. What would become of your debt in that case? These documents say that the loan agreement is forged between two individual parties. Therefore, were the creditor of the defendant here to be sentenced to a capital punishment, all outstanding debts which were owed to him would be annulled. They would cease to exist. Don't witnesses get paid to testify, do they? I don't think so. Cease to exist? Oh, they probably get paid to appear in court, do they? No, that's the jury service. I'm not sure if witnesses get paid. I don't think so. Mr. Fairplay, is it not the case that you claimed in your testimony to have seen something you never in fact saw? In a devious attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant. So kana! So kamo na! Yeah! Order! Order! Mr. Bruce Fairplay. Yes, my hello, hi Scaramouche. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite Genshin character. Hi Scaramouche. Let me ask you again, and be aware that your answer may have the most serious implications upon your future here, sir. Order, I'll have order. Did you or did you not see the precise moment in time in which the defendant is alleged to have thrust a knife into the victim? Your silence speaks volumes! You did not tell the truth in your testimony. Alright, now let's not make a melodrama out of this. Perhaps I did overstate the truth a pinch. A pinch? But it makes no difference! I definitely remember seeing blood on Mr. McGilded's hands. Both of them. You got it! And yet only one of the defendant's gloves, which we have here as evidence, is stained. So you keep saying. Stop eating your walking stick. I wonder if I might be allowed to speak, sir. Go ahead, Mr. First. Well, the thing is, I think I remember seeing it myself, as it happens. Seeing what? The blood, sir, on the assailant's hands. I think, yes. I'm almost sure that was on both of the hands, not just one. See, there was a fifth person. I knew it. What? Nani? Fairplay's gonna break his teeth on his cane. It's making me anxious. That's what he deserves. It would appear that we're gonna need further testimony from all you witnesses. See, there was a fifth person. I told you. Someone would like to know precisely what you did and what you did not see. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Why are you still trusting these witnesses? They're just making up shit. Yes! Mr. Naruhodo, this is good news. The course of this trial seems to have shifted slightly, at least. No shit, Sherlock. Yes! I might financially have a chance to... why I say financially? I might finally have a chance to turn things around here. Witness testimony. What the witnesses really saw. There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. Shima got money on his mind here. However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired, if that matters. I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them. I didn't actually see anything myself. No, not until I heard the scream. So nobody saw shit. That's what. Anyway, the fact remains there can't have been anyone else inside that carriage, or we all would have seen. Oh, he had a wig this entire time? Well, lo and behold, in truth of fact, not one of you was witness to the crucial moment the crime was perpetrated. Yeah, so true. I apologize, my lord, but honestly, there was no one else inside that carriage, and the man's hands were covered in blood. That much incriminating evidence is tantamount to saying we saw the man do it. That's really not what testimony is about. Let us examine the interior of the omnibus once more. Victim's fresh blood is clearly visible on the seat, corroborating the witnesses' accounts. In other words, there is no substantial nor significant change in the facts of the case. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Consul. Yes, my lord. Alright, cross-examination. What the witnesses really saw. No, the evidence tells us otherwise. Whatever the gloves the defendant was wearing, the non-question court record. I'm well aware of that, sir, but nevertheless. I know what I saw and I stand by it. The man had blood on both of his hands. He's fine, even in the face of hard evidence. He steadfastly refusing to admit that he might be mistaken about what he saw. But why? Nande. Your reasoning is dire. One hand or two of a salient point remains unchanged. Minutes after the grim crime, the victim's blood dripped guiltily from the accused's fingers. The blood dripped guiltily. The blood dripped guiltily. However, I suppose you might say I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired, if that matters. Don't try to downplay this. Whether or not you saw the exact moment of the crime. I am very fundamental importance as well, you know. No, but crying out loud, we all know that no one else could have possibly done it. I was just trying to save us all some time. You have a loan 20 guineas outstanding with the defendant, do you not? Had you hoped to release yourself from that financial burden by ensuring the defendant was found guilty? Oh, did I move myself? Oh, I don't. Oopsies. Commit. Well, that's not entirely not what I was hoping for. I just lost a little guinea or 10 when I backed the wrong horse on the derby. That's all true. I was gonna win it all back. He's got gambling addiction. He's just like me. There's a fixture this weekend, that's a sure thing. A little guinea or 10. Just kidding, I don't have gambling addiction. I'm a banker, no one bats an eye if I borrow a little spending money for the weekend. Oh, that's called embezzlement. Anyways, he's gonna be taken to court soon. I think you may have revealed rather more about your character than you bargained for, sir. You're so right, Santa Claus. This witness's scruples are not on trial here. Proceed to the next witness. Is that really how it's supposed to work? Just notice the little glasses on your hat. The little Shima, the beheaded Shima. The beheaded Shima's little glasses. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be a good idea? Every time I behead you guys, I'll just replace the Shima with a different Shima. I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them. Wait, I forgot to... Oh, sorry. Wait, let me press that one. You definitely saw that too. Blood on both hands? Yes, sir. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. Only one of Mr. McGill, sorry. What was his voice again? Only one of Mr. McGill's gloves has any signs of blood on it. Only one of Mr. McGilda's gloves have any signs of blood on it. I give up. That's right. The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Mr. McGilda sitting beside the other fella, I don't believe he was wearing any gloves, sir. He wasn't wearing these gloves. That's correct, sir. And I saw the blood on both his bare hands quite clearly. And it wasn't him. The deficiency would bring us that much closer to our king. It would. You get to be on my hat. I'll use you guys on rotation. To be the beheaded Shima on King's hat. We can only dream. It's true that the dark colored stain on the dark liver. Sorry, I'm mixing up all the voices. It doesn't really matter anymore. Whatever, it's fine. It's true that the dark colored stain on the dark liver gloves wouldn't have been easy to see. I should point out that the police officer who apprehended the accused on the night in question reported that there was no trace of blood on Mr. McGilda's gloved hands. There wasn't blood on his hands? Why are you giving me this very delicious information? This is puzzling indeed. This must be significant somehow, I'm sure of it. But I didn't actually see anything. No, not until I heard the scream. EPQ pat. Oh, I don't need your pats. I'm fine. You didn't see anything? Oh, yes, sir. That is to say no, sir. I did it. Very sorry about what I said before, sir. Very sorry. Yes. It was very wrong of me to make up stories and say I saw him stab the man. Wouldn't you agree? Why are you looking away? Who are you talking to? I know you're insinuating, but I certainly wasn't making up stories. So to say you saw nothing isn't quite right either, is it? No, I saw nothing at. This guy's a blatant liar. Bippo's the least. Bippo's so unreliable. Screw you, Bippo. Mr. Bippo, you were driving your horses. At the very least, you must have enjoyed a good view of London streets now. No? Haha. What are you trying? You're not scared. You're cringe. Oh please. You didn't even see that? It was so cold that night. You see, all I could do to all I could do to keep from passing out, sir. Wait, if they drink while driving, that's drunk driving. They thought better of you, people, for real. Yes, my head was fairly frozen solid. Sorry to say, sir. Why'd you lie? Stop lying. It would seem prudent to avoid travel on the last omnibus service of London's cold winter nights. Bippo! Ah! Oh my gosh, his eyes. First Fairplay's daddy would have been called Mr. Foulplay. Why does he have a different last name? Anyway, the fact remains there can't have been anyone else inside that carriage. Oh, we would have all seen. Oh, would you? Oh, would you? Would you really? Do you think you would have seen everything? And everything you saw at the incident was through the skylight on the roof of the omnibus? That's right, it was fiercely cold that night, but the glass wasn't frosted over. Oh yes, I remember, I was shivering. It was so bitter. Would rather begs the question of why the pair of you were sitting on the roof deck in the first place. You know what? They're a gay couple. They were making out on the top of an omnibus. Well, I don't know about this young fellow, but I couldn't enter the cabin. Oh, why not? It was locked from the inside. I tried knocking, but no one opened the door. It was locked. That's right, and it's a public bus service, for pity's sake. That's not what I call fair play. Say that sooner! Say that earlier, you dumbass! Yes, I had exactly the same experience. I tried knocking, but the gent inside just gestured at me to clear off. So I had no choice but to climb up to the roof deck and look down longingly at the warm cabin below. Well, I can assure you I wasn't just looking down, I was glaring long and hard. And you still paid the same amount of money? And that's precisely why I can tell you with absolute confidence. Where's my client? Where's Willy Wonka? He's been quiet this entire time. Is he still here? That if there was anyone else at all in that cabin, I would have noticed. Unequivocal, I would say. I'm not sure about issue witnesses, but no, I chose the wrong one. Wait, how do I go back? I chose the wrong one. I chose the wrong choice. どうしよう。どうする? Can I go back? Does it matter? I just pressed it because I was just yada. Okay. Here you go. Continue with the cross-examination. I'll go back. Okay, I guess I'll redo it. Skylight, yeah. a large window. It certainly affords a good view of the inside, but, well, I think perhaps we ought to confirm what they're saying with our own eyes as much as possible. What do you mean? I mean that we can examine the evidence firsthand. Omnibus is here in the courtroom after all. That's a good idea. And we can consider the witnesses' statements while we're looking around. 確かにね。Let's press it again. I don't think it changes much though, but wonder if there will be anything extra. I miss Kazuma. I miss my boyfriend Kazuma. Allow me to confirm one thing, Mr. Fairplay. You were riding this omnibus, Kazuma, and witnessing the events in the cabin through a skylight on the floor of the upper deck, is that right? That's right, yes. In that case, there's a portion of the cabin interior that would have been out of sight from you. What? By golly, really? Obviously, at this stage, we can't say for sure. But the possibility cannot be denied. That at the time of the incident, there could have been another passenger in the closed cabin of the omnibus. We got it. Enough hypothetical meandering, my Nipponese friend. Shut the fuck up, you. The prosecution demands that you substantiate your claims. After all, the scene of the crime is here in the flesh. Dracula mad, for real, for real. Very well, I will uphold the prosecution's demand. My biggest question is why the two of them were sitting next to each other instead of like one back and one in the one back and one in the front. Like, if you're sitting on the bus like with a stranger, why are you guys sitting next to each other? Why were those two sitting next to each other as well? There's no reason for them to sit next to each other unless the side is like full, right? So that just further proves that there was someone sitting on the side. Also, like, what if they were sitting together like side by side and there's something going on? You will identify the area on this cross-sectional plan of the omnibus. Here. Koko janai? Cry! Both rows of the seat on the floor face in the direction of the travel. Whereas the seats in the closed cabin face each other! Which means the visible part of a cabin which passengers on the roof deck can see through the skylight is as I've drawn here. Oh my gosh, he's a physics major. Oh! It was cold and they wanted to stay warm by holding hands and sitting next to each other on the roof of the omnibus. Do you wanna hold hands on the roof of the omnibus together? That's right, my lord. As you can see, the seat opposite the one on which the victim and his attacker were sitting is obscured from view. Just England being humor, I guess. People, this is just what the Brits do, I guess. In other words, if someone had been sitting on that seat, can't hold hands before marriage. Well, in England, people do things differently. That's right, you can't see the back, only the front. It's quite possible that these witnesses would have been completely unaware of it. God! This is just something that you should have noticed from the beginning. Why did it take so long? It's quite possible some phantom was sitting there. Oh my god, I love this part where he like puts his hand down. You Nipponese have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth of ambiguity. Now you're being racist. I concur with the prosecution's rejoinder. In a British court of law, evidence is paramount. I cannot entertain this conjecture, counsel. That is, unless you're able to put a name to the mysterious passenger to whom you allude. It was me. Can you, Mr. Naruhodo? Dade? Honestly, don't know. Who could have been? Who could have been in the other seat, which was out of sight from the witnesses on the roof deck? I have an inkling. Who is it? I understand, my lord. The defense would like to put forward a name. Oh shit, I actually don't know. You're a fool. That response was a desperate attempt by a man who has no notion of his own limitations. A toast to hard lessons not yet learnt. Let us not delay counsel. The defense is still to name the passenger in the other seat. This could be it. This could be the chance I've been waiting for to turn the trial in my favor. I have no idea, actually. I feel like we all mentioned the angle of that window thing the first time we saw the carriage too long. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's the first thing people... I talked about it last time, like from the very beginning. On that night, on the night of a murder. The person occupying the seat in the omnibus cabin that was obscured from view was... It was me. The Lord... It was the Lord Chief Justice. Dun dun dun. Wasn't it? Oh, wait. I just need to check some details. Hold on. Wait. I forgot the argument. It's been so long since I played this game. What was the original thing? So I've lost the, what's it called? I forgot. Wait, what were we trying to argue again? So the person, did they say that the person sitting next to the guy stabbed him? So the one sitting, in the omnibus cabin that was obscured from view was probably Magnus McGilded, is what I say. Yeah, I think that's what we're trying to argue, right? Passenger in the enclosed cabin that the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see has to have been Mr. Magnus McGilded. McGilded? Yeah, I'm a genius. This is what I meant. What are you talking about, counsel? That's the name of the defendant. You got it. Whoa. How does he make glasses disappear like that? If I desecrate this chamber by smashing my hallowed chalice, do forgive the discourtesy. How many chalices does he have? Lord Van Zeeks. People talk of these tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learning and culture of their own. But I see they use the terms ill-advisedly. What are you trying to say? Stop being racist. Let me explain in terms that even a student of an artless backwater such as yourself might understand. I'm gonna punch you right here. I don't care if this is a court of law, I'm gonna punch you. Lol, he probably has a million just full of theatrics. He's a drama queen. Wait, what is it? Oh, sorry, I missed it. Let me explain when the bloody scene unfolded, the victim and the cell was sitting side by side. Multiple witnesses have attested to it. There's 5 people, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you have no listening comprehension? Are you stupid or something? Do you want me to show you? Are you stupid? Do you not see what I'm trying to argue here? Are you even a lawyer? Fuck you. Multiple witnesses have attested to the fact. It's the very premise on which this case is built. In real life, this would have ended in like 5 minutes. It's not very nice, Kiki. I'm sorry. I'm tired right now. You know, this whole game would have taken like 5 minutes in like real life. Like, these arguments are so dumb. But that premise may be wrong. Yeah, he's probably lived like 1 million years. If the victim really was sitting beside Mr. McGilded. Atlas Backwater. Dude doesn't know about anime, for real. Do you even know they have anime in Japan? It creates an inconsistency. It's inconsistency that can't be reconciled in any way. What inconsistency, counsel? The defendant's gloves, my lord. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claim that there was blood on both hands of the person sitting next to the victim. Who got it? Yeah, we know the truth to be otherwise. Only one glove bears of gory remains. You got it! The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance. Yes, their testimony remains unchanged. Exactly. They both adamantly swear that they clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of the assailant. In short, their memory of the events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. There was somebody else sitting beside the victim that night, a third party we have yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on that passenger's hands! Both of them! Both of these nuts. Objection. Who was this third party? Obviously. The true culprit, 신한인데요. Extraordinary. Order, order, order. What exactly are you postulating? Oh god. The defense postulation is just that, nothing more than just conjecture. Can't get enough of his hand animation. It's a fucking point. So dramatic. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the accused. But when elaborating on the testimony, Mr. Fairplay said, two of them were wearing hats and I couldn't exactly make out their faces. Aha! Yes. The tops of their heads were obscured, but does that look like Willy Wonka to you? Willy Wonka doesn't have this kind of build. He's a lot shorter. I'm pretty sure you would have seen his face. Tops of their heads were obscured by the roof. I could see the rest of them though. Why were they wearing hats like inside the cabin also? Yes, that's right. Both gents were certainly hatted. Hatters do tend to notice such things, sir. Your hat's falling off. And what particular size of hat did the two gentlemen sport, Mr. First? Oh, good question. Thank you. I'm afraid I don't fake hatter. Fake. Stop trying to pretend you're some kind of like fashionista, you dumbass. And you call yourself a hat. The style of that hat makes no difference. There was no third passenger in that cabin. How can you be sure? Because if there had been, the accused Mr. McGilded would undoubtedly have offered to dispose the fact. Why didn't he talk about it? Unless that is, you are proposing an even more preposterous explanation. That the accused failed to even notice the presence of the true culprit in the very cabin in which he traveled. You gentlemen give us gentlemen hat as a bad name for real. He's right. The Hatter fandom would never forgive him. If there was another person traveling in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus, it's inconceivable that Mr. McGilded would have been unaware of it. Order! It's obviously the man's gay lover. No, I need to stop doing this. There is clearly a simple solution to his problem. Bring the accused Mr. McGilded to the stand. Well, what say you, counsel? The prosecution objects, my lord. On what grounds? As the suspect will have already made a full statement to the police. But what if there's some reason why he's unable to speak freely? Magnus McGild is no uneducated ruffian. But if it indeed turns out that the man has been withholding information, you can be sure it will have been a most deliberate act. Counsel for the defense, what is your opinion? Shima's hatbird is wearing yowie goggles. I need to stop. My lord! Should we ask Mr. McGill to testify or not? Demand his testimony. Yes, we need to hear what he has to say in order to find out the truth. The defense would like to call Mr. McGill to the stand. In that case, I would like to hear the opinion of the jury. Yes, I need a little time to consider this. If you ask me, I think we should hear what Mr. McGilded has to say. Get the man out here, I say! It would be utterly illogical not to hear his testimony. When something he's doing, get it done. That's how I run things at the guild. Hearing what the patron of my favorite little park has to say? Oh yes, that would be lovely. Though I sympathize with Sweaty Guy today. Yes, the jury says the man must be heard. Oh my gosh, he's so easy. So easily swayed. Very well, the court will hear the defendant's testimony. Bailiff, show the defendant to the stand at once. Now, maybe what actually happened that night will finally become clear. Let proceedings be resumed. It was insanely hot out. It's pretty hot today as well, I think. I haven't been outside, but when I woke up this morning, it felt kind of hot. Have you been listening to the discourse of the day? To be sure I have, my lord. There are now two matters on which the court desires to hear from you. The first is whether or not there was a third party with you in the omnibus cabin as proposed by the defense. The second is that if such a person was indeed present, why did you conceal that fact from the police? But God, Nat, it's not my nature to hide anything at all. Oh my gosh, I forgot how annoying he is. Just answer the questions, please. The truth of the matter is, I've been desperate about this all along. Do I tell you so or keep me mouth shut? How is this man educated? He sounds cringe. Tell us what, Mr. McGilded. The fine fellow representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night with myself and another man, there was another passenger. Say that sooner, you dumb shit. It's true. 'Twas me who helped the little urchin get away after it all happened. Chomatte. Huh? He? Are? Huh? You should just go to jail. Just go to jail. I don't really care anymore. Just go to jail. For real. Can I quit? I don't really care about like this whole law school thing anymore. Like, we can just go back to Japan. This is good. This is fine. Yeah. What? Okay, so if he was in the cabin, he definitely saw the victim getting stabbed to death, and he was just okay with it, huh? And he let the urchin get away, huh? Huh? So you know what? Yeah, you're an accomplice. Like he's an accomplice. He needs to go to jail now. Death penalty it is. You know, I give up on this case. No, Magnus McGilded. That convenient excuse can't save you now. Won't you just undid all your work in one sentence for? I'm truly sorry. So I am Lord Van Zeeks. I'm sure you'd be wanting to know why I said nothing while I was taken in by the police. I do be having a very good reason, I assure you. Which was? Well, the little child was just in the wrong place at the wrong time and not in any way involved, you see. Well, what is his explanation for the person getting stabbed? If he says it's not him, then who stabbed him? What did he see? Oh no, he was sleeping. Oh, he was asleep. How did he fall asleep when the person in front of you is getting stabbed to death? If the police had known the wee one was there, they'd have assumed she'd done it. They'd have hauled her into this here courtroom just like myself. Yeah, maybe she did actually do it though. I was only trying to spare her that. Child attacked in self-defense? I don't know, maybe. Young hearts and young minds are easily damaged, my lord. And who was this young child of whom you speak? That I don't know. You don't know? Well, the wee ting just happened to be in the carriage that night. I never saw her before or since. Who got it? We have absolutely no reason to believe this man, for real. The prosecution calls for the witness's statements to be disregarded by the court. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the urchin isn't here in this courtroom as we speak, listening to this proceedings. What? I spoke, I'll fight as if I look, someone's trying to get away. Cough after him and so use. I can't see anything. What's going on? Oh my god. Be careful, Mr. Nutterhold, I'll cover your face. Beth, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus. I hereby call for an emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom. Oh my god, what's happening? I'm gonna take a break after this. I mean, I'm gonna I'm gonna take a nap after. I was really tired. We were hurriedly removed from the smoke-filled courtroom by the bailiff. Amid scenes of chaos as people stumbled over oh my gosh, I can't read. Amid scenes of chaos as people stumbled over one another in the desperation to flee the chamber. We had no idea what was happening. All we knew was that, for the time being at least, the trial was suspended. To be continued. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here for today. On a cliffhanger again. Woohoo. It's getting interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching today. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Thank you for watching. I don't want to defend him anymore. Willy Wonka should just go to jail. He deserves jail. You know what? He deserves the death penalty. That's what he gets for being stupid. Thank you for that wacky stream, King Shima. Ace Attorney is always wacky. I kind of missed the first trial. British people are too wacky for me. It's a lot. Can't just leave him though. I can. What are they just gonna, they weren't paying me anyways. What are they gonna do, huh? I'm just gonna go back to Japan. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's kind of short today, but once again, I played myself. Tomorrow we'll have the ASMR stream that I haven't decided what to do for yet. I might get Hema to do it, so yeah. Imagine your council quitting because you're annoying. That would be me. I'd be like, I can't fucking do this anymore. You're being a little shit. I'm leaving. But yeah, yeah, ASMR stream tomorrow probably with Hema. Yeah, we'll see what I can think of. But anyways, thank you for coming. I really need a day where I can just spend like 4 hours playing Ace Attorney. That will probably make it a lot faster. But yeah, once I have more time and like on a weekend or something, maybe we'll play Ace Attorney. Or maybe I can do like a late night stream. Late night drinking while playing Ace Attorney stream. Maybe that would be fun. So yeah, thank you. Oshima, have a good day. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna take a nap and it's gonna be like 12 p.m. Oshima. Bye bye. Yeah, miss me just the right amount. You'll see me tomorrow anyways. And then on Saturday for you guys, I'll have my collab stream with Helen. That will probably be on her channel. The Fred and what's it called? Fred and Bread and Fred. The penguin one. Yeah. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.